Hi guys, today we'll discuss GRE issue tasks and how to write perfect issue tasks. Okay, let's move on and let's look at this question. As people rely more and more on technology to solve problems, the ability of humans to think for themselves will surely deteriorate. And we just need to discuss whether we agree or disagree with this question, and let's see how to write this topic, how to write this. Well, the topic wants to discuss that technology will replace people's way of thinking and people will not think for themselves. So logically, it will deteriorate. This thinking ability will deteriorate. And let's see. In the introduction, we need to restate our topic. We need to give some background and restate our topic about technology and its interference, intrusion. And we need to state our position and show main examples on which we will base our ideas. Okay, so you can see the example sample taken by the ETS. So you can see that the first sentence will state our main idea. Then we refer to let's say some examples, how history has changed it. So we talk about technology and its how it revolutionized our world, and we talk about commuting by automobiles. We talk about bridge. We talk about let's say nanotechnology. We can talk about satellites and so on. So it means that we will base our ideas on these examples. So in body, but here we show that it shows that technology has changed our world, and we will show that we agree to some extent but not totally. And in body 1 we will show it's quite understandable why the statement says this. So we understand that for example, today you see the general in the first sentence that we try to understand that really these changes made this significant, technology significant, and we can see that really reliance on technology, let's say some limited our creativity, thinking creative. So we can use we cannot use let's say technology and decide on something. For example, alternative routes. We can open Google Maps and decide which one to choose. We don't do this ourselves. But in general, we refer to body paragraph 2 and the next following paragraphs, where we'll discuss that generally this doesn't preclude creativity, that doesn't limit our creativity. And let's look at this example. For example, car. We'll talk about cars, but car can help people let's say manage their time more effectively or efficiently. So let's see why we give some time for people to think for themselves. For example, they don't need to walk long distances. Cars can help reduce this time, and thanks to this they can let's say have more time. And we can show the example of automobiles and how, let's say, fuel conservation changed, how the need for fuel has increased. So it shows how, let's say, people have reconsidered many things. This example is not necessary, but you can give this one as well. So your examples are your examples. You shouldn't repeat the examples that are offered now in this essay, just some samples. So paragraph 3, it's another disagreement point. So in contrast to the statement, we can see how technology frees human imagination. So we can talk about portals, we can talk about internet, social media, how people, medical lay persons can get information, can improve their imagination, understanding of something, how you can get fresh ideas from different forums, for example, get some advice on some topics and have very good ideas. So, and the next paragraph, we can write another example. So, and the last example about technology and how it actually makes people think for themselves. And we refer to the medical point here. So, how technology could help us combat that diseases, such as smallpox, for example, or the vaccines for different smallpox, and finding panacea for different diseases. Well, So we can refer to the example and clarify it. It's very important not only to give the example, but also to clarify this example in the following sentences by making it more evident and clearer. Okay, and finally, in the conclusion part, we restate our main ideas and summarize, give as one general point, and we will talk about technology as something positive. So we can say that it will limit us in something, no, vice versa, it will give us free time, it will give us the opportunity to think for ourselves, and we can give some examples. So we need to strengthen our cooperation with technology. For example, something like this can be mentioned, and make sure to base each of your paragraphs on one example, on one strong example, which you can explain, clarify, and the more specific it is, the better it is for you. Okay, don't forget about it, and good luck with your GRE essays.